Hello everyone, it's Shelby here from Superior Solutions, and hello, welcome to the recording studio here. That's where you see I'm actually at in one of the rooms that you actually see. Sometimes you guys see me recording in the white room. Now I'm in one of the recording rooms. So welcome. Okay. So today I wanted to talk about some breaking news. All right. I wanted to talk about the $10,000 student loan forgiveness that President Joe Biden, all right, it finally was approved. I had really high expectations or high hopes for it to be, actually approved, anything for that matter. I am one of those student loan people. I got some student loans myself. All right. So with that being said, I'm so excited that we actually do have the ability to have student loan forgiveness. And I want to talk about how we can actually apply for it, right? Because now that we know that we have student loan forgiveness, now that we know that it's approved, now that we know that it's went through, how can we get it, right? Because now everybody's like, okay, it's on the news, it's on TV, but I need to figure out, what does that mean for me? How do I move forward, right? Okay, cool. So that's what I want to talk about. But let's go over some of like the main, the main factors of this particular, bill, right? And what's going on. So now I wrote down some notes, but remember, I always put some links down in the description once I'm done with these lives. So that way you guys can click and follow and make sure my references are right? So federal student loan debt, all right? So it's officially forgiven, $10,000 worth of federal student loan debts and $20,000 for Pell Grants, all right? So I hope you guys know the difference, because when you guys signed up for those loans, there was a difference between a Pell Grant and there was a difference between the actual student loan, federal student loan, okay? So there's difference. And so if you took out both, well, you're in favor, okay? That means you get a total of, I believe, 20K or 30K, if that's the matter, to have it forgiven. So that's good. Your cap, the income cap for a single person, okay, is $125,000 annually. That's the cap. That's the income cap for a individual, okay, a person. So that's not if you're a married couple. If you're a married couple, obviously, it'll be different. We double that. They haven't even said anything about married couples. They're just going by individuals. Let me see here. This is a tax exempt, so that's good. All right, which means it won't be added on to the taxes. It's a tax exempt, so that's really good. And then also, in addition to this, right, because even if we're getting $10,000 worth of student loans, and let's be real, $10,000 is probably like a small little percentage of America's national student loan debt, average student loan debt, right? $10,000 is just scratching the surface, but it's something. So with the $10,000, we still have more too that we have to pay. So with that being said, if you do have more debt, student loan debt outside increasing $10,000, you will have your payments deferred until December 31st. Okay, so that means you don't have to make any student loan payments even out after the $10,000 is forgiven until December 31st of this year. That's when you actually start. So really, January is when you start making a payment. Okay. So that's that. All right. So let's talk about how to make sure that you get approved for it, right? So how to make sure that it goes through. So when you guys took out student loans, a lot of us use some of the same like third-party vendors like Nelnet, or some people have Ed Financial or something like that on their credit report, right? And so with those people, those vendors that actually, we actually got our loans through, those are the people you want to go through to make sure that you get the $10,000 forgiven. They have a clear understanding, just like everyone in the world right now, or it's definitely in the state and the nation, that knows that we have this $10,000 forgiven. So I believe that they're going to use the same exact deferment, or it's called a hardship form, right? Which is kind of like the same form that you fill out for when you put your student loans in deferment. So I believe that it's going to be the exact same form, the hardship form to submit, and then making sure that, the student loans are forgiven. Or it may be a situation where, as long as it's a federal student loan, it's automatically forgiven, and you should see it updated on your credit report. either way, what I want you guys to take from this video is to make sure that you double back and look at your credit reports, and you look at your actual student loan, progress. Log in to wherever it is online and make sure that that $10,000, it says negative 10,000 on there. And I don't care what it says, administration, U.S. government, whatever it says, but make sure that is on there, okay? This information is fresh and new, so I would highly advise that you guys give it at least, 30 days to get into place. And then once that's all good, by this time next month, we should start seeing that $10,000 decrease on your credit report, and also decrease on, your other documents, and all of that information should be updated. In the midst of that, though, you guys make sure that when you are, making sure that you're approved for the student loan forgiveness and things like that, also make sure that your deferment payments have been, reporting correctly on your credit report too. Because I've been noticing some of my clients that, even though we're in the deferment status, that it actually hasn't been updating at all. It's just been kind of blank. And that doesn't serve in your favor, right? The whole point of the whole deferment status is so that way, it can serve in our favor in a way, right? So that way we don't have to pay them back, or pay them back now. And then we don't have to worry about it affecting our credit report. So make sure that the information is reporting correctly, right? And also make sure that that balance is decreased. That means a lot of you guys' credit score should be increasing at least 40 points from this. You know what I mean? 20 to 40 points, okay? So let's see some point increases from that. Make sure the information is, reporting correctly on the credit report, so that way your debt to income ratio is good, all right? Also, what I've been seeing my other peers has been saying, that this will affect us as far as in with inflation. And it makes sense, all right? It makes sense, all right? We getting student loans forgiven. And then at the same time, that means that allegedly we have enough, room, right, to get some more supplies, right, or some more. So which means the supplies is in higher demand, which means inflation increase, all right? So even though we have this beautiful thing that's helping us out, for right now with not having to pay the student loans, right, because they're deferred, and also with $10,000 forgiven, but then we're also going to have to turn around and remember that this is going to affect us, okay? So let's take these $10,000 and make it work for us, okay? Let's make it work for us. So I wanted to talk about that today, okay? And usually, before I get out of here, I like to see if you guys have some questions. So let me see here. If you guys have any questions for me. Okay. Now, so until then, all right, this is all the information I have for you, the breaking news for, the student loans and things like that. I hope this information is good. I will leave the links. I'm going to have like the direct information for you guys as soon as I'm literally sitting here studying, okay? So when I get some more information on like a direct place to where we would actually, do something, or if there is a direct place as to where we would do the the application for this student loan forgiveness, I will let you guys know. I'm going to keep you updated. But for now, I really believe that it's just going to be automatic. You're going to just see it updated on your credit report. I would advise that you guys give it 30 days before you actually become active on it, okay? Which is calling the credit bureaus, making sure it's reporting accurately, and reaching out directly to your federal student loan servicer and making sure that they have that information, that $10,000 granted to you as well, okay? So if you guys need help, all right, if you need help with, your business, because I'm always talking about businesses, right? But today we talked about personal. But if you guys need help with business credit, right, and, you need help with your business funding and things like that, you can always text me, text hashtag business to 888-299-3897, all right? Or visit my website, Expand My Wallet, all right? So that's all I have for you guys today. I'm actually about to go record some more really good information that I can drop this week. I got some new really good videos and interviews coming this week. So make sure you guys subscribe and turn on the push notification bell for me. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Peace.